83 out of 100 votes. How one player completely destroyed the MVP race. Nikola Jokic this season averaged 27 points, almost 13 rebounds, and almost 11 assists per game. Second year in a row, averaging a triple-double. Almost nobody in NBA history has ever done that. And he lost. Not just lost, he got demolished. 83 out of 100 experts didn't even put him in first place. But the strangest part, that's not even it. Luka Doncic was one of the top scorers in the league almost every single night, and he got 0 first place votes. 0. So what is actually going on with the MVP voting? Who are these 100 people? How do they calculate the points? And why did one player just completely wipe out the competition? Today I'm breaking it all down with real stats, real voting numbers, and the answer to the question everyone is asking. Did Shai actually deserve this? But first, who actually decides who wins MVP award? And yeah, you'll be surprised. Every year, 100 NBA journalists and experts vote for MVP. Each one ranks players from first to fifth place. The formula is simple. First place, 10 points. Second place, 7 points. Third place, 5 points. Fourth place, 3 points. Fifth place, 1 point. The maximum is 1,000 points. If all 100 voters put you first, Shai got 939. That's not a win, that's a blowout. Jokic, 634. Wembanyama, 569. Doncic, 250 points and 0 first place votes. Now let's look at each candidate and you'll understand for yourself why it played out this way. Let's start with the winner. And I'm going to tell you something that most people completely miss in his stats. These aren't just numbers. For a shooting guard taking this many shots, that's an inhuman level of efficiency. But it's not just about the stats. Oklahoma City finished first in the entire NBA, best record in the league, with teammates who are barely 21 years old. Shai carried this team on his back all season and brought them to the top. Back-to-back MVP. Now he's in the same conversation as Jordan, LeBron, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird. The players who won this award multiple years in a row. But wait, Jokic has been doing something similar for years, so why not him? Because Jokic has one problem, and it's not his fault. 27.7 points, 12.9 rebounds, 10.7 assists, second year in a row averaging a triple-double, 56.9% from the field. If any other center in history did this, it would be the story of the decade. But Jokic does it every year. It's expected. It's the norm now. And that's the paradox. He's become so consistently great that the experts stopped being amazed. He has 3 MVPs. A fourth would have tied him with LeBron and Wilt Chamberlain. Denver wasn't considered a clear contender this year and ended up getting knocked out. That also hurt his case. But you know who else got hurt? Someone whose name shouldn't even be part of this conversation. Doncic, the scoring leader, 0 first place votes. Here's what's really behind that. Luka Doncic was one of the best scorers in the league all season long. His numbers were elite. Fans were debating, maybe it's his year, and with all of that, not a single first place vote. Why? 2 reasons. First, the Lakers got swept out of the playoffs by Oklahoma 0-4, not 1 win. When your team doesn't win, MVP becomes almost impossible to defend. Second, and this is important, the MVP criteria have shifted over the last few years. It's not just about points anymore. It's about impact on your team, off-ball play, and consistency across the full season. Luka dominated the box score, but Shai dominated the standings. That's the difference. Now, Wembanyama, 22 years old, 3rd place, and something he did this season that nobody has done in 55 years. 25 points, 11.5 rebounds, 3.1 blocks, 3.1 assists, and San Antonio, from dead last the previous season all the way to 2nd in the NBA, 5th in last year's voting, 3rd this year, and this is just the beginning. In the playoffs, he's already breaking records. 41 points and 24 rebounds in Game 1 of the conference finals. Nobody has done that since Kareem, 55 years ago. He's 22. It took Shai several seasons to grow into an MVP. The question isn't whether Wembanyama will win MVP. The question is when he will win. So, 939 points out of 1,000 possible, 83 first place votes, best record in the league, back to back. Shai is your MVP. And the numbers back it up completely. But basketball is more than spreadsheets. Jokic proved once again he's one of the greatest ever. Wembanyama showed the future has already arrived, and Doncic reminded everyone that in the NBA, it's not the guy who scores the most who wins, it's the guy who leads his team. Do you agree with the voters? Drop down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe, because the next video is dropping on the conference finals, and something historic is already happening.